You know, I might be a little tipsy. What I got to say is, why is no one talking about how the powers that be are pitting us against each other? All these podcasts, all this stuff that's broadcast to get your attention and to play a specific side for views, for money. Why is no one telling the truth? Why is no one saying that under the post that are against women or anti-women or saying what women could do better, men are commenting 99.99%. And then the post under which women are commenting or talking about how men should do better, 99.9% of the women are commenting and agreeing on both sides. They're pitting us against each other. They're making us believe that each other is the enemy. I was going to say enemy. But they're making us believe that each other is the enemy because they want you to get divorced. They want you separated. They want your family tore up. They want your family in disarray and not functioning. They want you dysfunctional. They don't never say how both sides want to reach out to each other and interact together and figure out what's going on and figure out what we can do to make the situation better, how we can progress, how we can dig into each other's issues and figure out what's really going on. They don't have any podcasts like that. They got podcasts out there as anti-women. Women ain't doing this. Women ain't doing that. Or why they want this out of us and everything. Then they got podcasts on the other side and all over social media. Men ain't this. Men ain't that. They this. Granted, we are all both bad things. We are all both not where we need to be, but what goes on within it and outside of that, it should be hope. Well, this is my wish for us. And the woman come along and say, well, this is my wish for us. And we put in the work together and we do the damn thing. We're sold out for each other. That's where God comes in. Everybody has to have an absolute to where they live their life and where they adjust their behavior, where their discipline is more inclined to. They have to have an absolute in which they live by someone that they fear that's greater than themselves, that's not in skin, that's infallible. You have to hold yourself accountable to that. And if you don't, and you're just living all willy-nilly on what I decide or what I don't decide, that depends on if you're a good person or you're a bad person, whether you have good intentions or you have wrong intentions to put out there into the universe. But all that stuff comes back to you either way, so you don't get away with nothing. Man, I'm for you. Women, I'm for you. Why can't we sit down and discuss and be able to, well, hey, you're right about this. Well, hey, I'm right about that. So what conclusion can we come up to fix it? To fix it and to do better and achieve greater later. If we can't even achieve it right now, if we're working through the process right now, life is a journey. What's stopping that from happening? They're feeding you all about that crap. And then everybody, they create a following, and it's almost a cult like. They create a following off of that, and they're making money off of that bad advice, that anger, that rage, that discontent, that malcontent. And they create a following off of that. And then you see, just like the Fresh and Fit podcast, they've been dissolved. But they made good points. at one particular place in time. Don't get me wrong. They had some bad points, but it's their point of view. It's their hurt. It's their pain. It's what they've been through and they've been disappointed. Us women should be able to look at that and be like, well, hey, I understand what you're going through. I understand this is a state of the world. I understand these are the choices that I'm making. I have to suffer the consequences and make the best out of it no matter what, because I still got a life to live and the Lord gave me this life to enjoy. Why can't we look at each other as just how each other really is? Because you make that decision or whatever, that doesn't mean I'm a bad person. That means I'm a product of my environment. I'm a product of what I've perceived out here, the state of the world, what I'm going through, and it's molded and shaped me into something that is not the most unique about myself. We're all suffering. We're all going through pain, but instead of loving each other through it, we're arguing each other down, pointing out each other's faults. And I talk about, lady, I see your pain. Man, I see your pain. How can we make that better? I understand and I acknowledge and I take accountability for the choices that I've made, and I'm suffering the consequences. But in the meantime, me suffering the consequences, I still want love. I still want something genuine. I'm suffering on my own for the choices and decisions that I made. It's not the best that I wanted for me. But still now in my mess, I still want the best for me. I want love. I want somebody to have my back. Whether you have accumulated the baggage I've had or whether you haven't, I still want that support. I still want to have hope. I still want to believe that we can withstand all this together and come out better on the other side. Where are the moldable hearts? Where are the moldable minds? We need each other as human beings. We need each other. Can't one do without the other. God didn't make man to be alone, and he didn't make woman to be alone. A man is a giver and a woman is a receiver, and she multiplies everything that she puts back out there into the world. We all have to take accountability. We all have to take responsibility. And if we're all being mature and grown or taking accountability for our actions and suffering the consequences, we don't want to be bitter through it. There's still some life to enjoy after all the bad decisions and the heartache and the heartbreak. There's still life to enjoy. Just enough to get through to the other side. Just because a person made bad choices and bad decisions don't mean they the bad person on the inside, male or female, or whatever's in between. We still deserve consistency. We still deserve love. We still deserve happiness. We still deserve hope. We still deserve a genuineness. Why are we so against each other? These people are pitting us against each other and they're profiting off of it. The same statistics, they'll sit up there and say, well, this ain't good. And if a black one with a white man, she tend to do better. And black women are so low on the totem pole. And she can't, the black men want to date outside they race and all this other stuff. So what? Do what's best for you. Where you're most loved, where you're most cherished, where you're getting the treatment that you deserve. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm saying elevate. Whatever causes elevation, elevate. Whatever is genuine inside of you that you really truly feel and you're willing to express that to somebody and show them and live that out day by day, do that. Do that. What is the problem? What is the hate? What is all that for? Whatever allows you to thrive and survive and flourish, that should be it. Why do we have to hurt each other? Why? I don't understand. We all need to do better and take accountability for the pain and the betrayal and the trauma we've caused each other. We need to own up to it. Accountability, 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 accountability. I can't say it enough. Be accountable for your mess. Go into your past and try to rediscover that and heal that. The world don't have to be this way. It doesn't have to be this way. We're all venturing off in different directions and isolating ourselves from each other. We should want the best for each other on both ends. That might mean hurting somebody for the time being, but they'll be better off in the long run. Be honest, be truthful, so you can be respected. Take accountability. Man, that's all I'm saying. Y'all out there, y'all take care of each other. The world is hard. You got these elites making decisions for us, the peons that are way over our head, that we just now catching on to. It's been around for centuries. We got to stick together on some sort of level. And their business is to tear us apart. Don't be one of them. Find your place in life and stick to it and love it and preserve it and cherish it. And take accountability for whatever you've done. Ask for forgiveness and move on and change it. Change it. Don't just talk about it, be about it. And the world take care of itself. Okay?